we elected three captains, Drew Tranquil, Sam Mustinford, and Tyler Newsom. Really excited about the leadership that they have provided our football team. Certainly Drew last year, again being a captain again this year, was I think he had 88 ballots cast. I think he was mentioned on 85% of those ballots. So pretty impressive. I'm going to elect a fourth captain, and that will occur after spring. And just the method behind that is that we had in total 25 players receive vote for captain, and we had about 6 or 7 that were log jammed in that fourth position. So today I announced the top 3 and put their names up on the big screen here, and then the vote totals for everybody else with no names. So they know vote totals are really close, and I want them to compete for that fourth position. So we'll have a lot of guys that think that they have the fourth amount of votes, and we'll empower our guys to continue to lead. So at the end of spring, we'll have an announcement for that fourth captain. So that was the announcement I promised you. The rest, we'll open it up to questions.
Brian, with Sam, he had kind of a couple of games a couple of years ago where there was a lot of attention focused on for the wrong reasons, really came back strong. Can you kind of take us through the process of him kind of turning things around? And again, he's around strong personalities, and yet he's emerged as a leader.
Yeah, 2-year starter, overcame, I think he's got grit, he's got all these things off the field, engineering student who's graduated, great student, great role model, represents Notre Dame football in the manner that you would want your student athletes. He just has an immense amount of respect from his peers, coaches, players. I met with each unit, the offense and defense, and what was said was that this is not a popularity contest, and this is not about production. This is about those guys that you don't want to let down. Who's the guy that you don't want to let down? And he's a guy they don't want to let down.
Coach, I think a lot of us would have guessed, obviously, Tranquil and Sam Mustinford. What has Tyler Newsom done to kind of emerge as a leader from?
For the last 2 years, he has carried the message for our football program on a day-to-day basis relative to traits over talent. He's been a SWAT leader and maybe one of our best in terms of holding players accountable. And it starts with him. He's been, anytime there's been, a SWAT run where a team hasn't done the things the right way during the week or has been low total points, he's been there every morning.